Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you once again as we look at Space Invaders 91 on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. My name is Nick, so we'll see how this one plays. Published by TAITO in 1991, was known as Space Invaders 90 in Japan, probably because of the delay of the game being released, and just Space Invaders I think in Brazil. The game was not released in Europe for some reason. Now the game plays a bit like the original Space Invaders from 1978 by TAITO, but the aliens have been souped up a bit. We got waves of aliens and we got different music as well, different sounds introduced. So you know, if you're a fan of Space Invaders and wanted a modern day version in 1991, here you are. Now you'll notice that Space Invaders normally has like 4 static shields, or 3 to 4 you can hide behind. This one doesn't have that, as I died quite quickly. Instead the shields are inbuilt into your ship. If you got hit a number of times you die, just like I demonstrated, let's just say, on purpose. Now I think there's different backgrounds every now and again, but let's just see. Now there is a tactic with this, I've been told, that you take out the aliens on each side first of all, but I won't do that. I'll just shoot like an idiot and try and fluke my way through it, just so you can see some other stages. So you see my shields on the bottom left, represented by, well, there's 4 of them left now. UFOs go across the top every now and again, like the real Space Invaders, but there we go. So if you've got a Space Invaders real arcade cabinet, that must be worth quite a bit by now, because, well, what's that, about 50 years old almost. Excellent. Well, no, at least 40 years old. I can't do the maths. Right, one left. Let's time this. Boom, missed. Boom, kaboom, good, right, he's gone. So, on to stage 2. Now, the original Space Invaders, you just got the same aliens coming across, and that looks like what's happened here. I think we've got 2 waves of the same ones, and once we've done that, if indeed we do, then you're on to the next slot. Now, if it gets to the bottom of the screen, it's Doomsville for you, and you're absolutely, dead, let me say. So this isn't really testing the Mega Drive to a great extent. It's more like Atari models we're used to. But it's good to see. If you want a nostalgia fest back in the day, then this was a pretty good one to get, really. Right, one left. When we get on to the next set of aliens, good. Now, I think the aliens should now change with different weapons. Stand by. Round 2, the Milky Way, first contact. So first contact, and then the next wave. So I think each set of aliens you've got 2, so these are like spinning wheel things. They're not like the original Space Invaders at all. Right, go, shoot. Right, I think, now these fire a bit odd, these, diagonally. That's making it a bit awkward to get out the way. Next, I think we've got a few more credits left, so let's exhaust these to try and show you as much of the game as possible. But I think you've pretty much seen it now. You either like Space Invaders or you don't. And let's face it, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Space Invaders clones out there, as well as Phoenix and Galaxians. If you know any others on the Mega Drive, then let me know. We might catch up with those, as well as review lots on the ZX Spectrum and a few on the Commodore Amiga as well. Shield's not looking too great at the moment. Come on, let's just get off this. I would like to see the next wave of aliens, because I'm not quite sure how many stages there are. But keep moving about. I do miss the shields down the bottom there. I would prefer an option to have those as well for a more, well, classic and realistic one. Right, one left. Get the timing. Good music on this though, as I say, and different backgrounds each time. I think there's a galaxy in the background, isn't it there? So, we've got to beat this lot again with just 2 shields. Well, with just 1 shield. And then it's on to the next lot. Come on, Nick, you can do it. You can get to the next lot. Let's do this thing. Don't know any cheats for this. If you do, then comment below. But these aliens already are quite low on the screen. I'm getting worried. I need to get behind. Oh, dear. Yeah, I had no chance there. No chance. Any credits left? Please say yes. 1 credit left. Right. That might be just enough to get off this thing and show you the next wave. So if you see Space Invaders 90 and you already own Space Invaders 91, don't buy that. It's the same game, but the 90 is the Japanese version, which came out first. Space Invaders in Brazil. So if you're in Brazil and you see Space Invaders, it'll be the same as this review, Space Invaders 91. If you had this, then let me know. Also, what's your favourite version of Space Invaders? Because I probably wouldn't have heard of it, because there's absolutely loads and loads of them. Right, 2 shields left. Oh, 1 shield left. You, Nick, you're making a mess of this. Don't send me out for intergalactic duty. Or 1 left. Good. Right, next wave of aliens. It all come good in the end. No smart bomb here. So round 3, Rutus, first contact. Oh, this looks different. There's like meteorites going left and right as well. Look a bit like the look a bit like the Amoebatrons from Manic Miner. A little bit. Well, not really. What? That rock's falling down. That's limiting me going right across the screen. Why has that happened? Right, it's vanished now. That's good. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Oh, I'm stuck. I've been pinned. I think that's a power-up that fell down there that I could have got. Look, I'm pinned to the side here by that rock. That's not good tactics. Right, it's disappeared now, is it? Oh, no. I think that's it, isn't it? I've got no more credits left. Game over. Game over. Well, you know, I'm quite enjoying this for nostalgia purposes. I think we'll have one last go, then we'll get out of here. It's all about trying to review a variety of games, and for the Mega Drive Genesis, this one, well, it's pretty basic, you can't get away from it, but Space Invaders is one of the all-time classics, so good to see it realised here. They haven't added a great deal more to the gameplay, but you've got different aliens, music on there which is welcome. They've got rid of the shield. I would like to have that better, but it works different. They've gone their own direction. So it's Space Invaders of a type. And it's good to say it's handled by TAITO as well, who did the original arcade cabinet. Right. Are we getting better at this? I think we are. Shields look very, very healthy. Good. Right, that's annihilated them. On to the second wave. So that's first contact done. Here's second contact. Here are the lads, all queuing up to be destroyed by me. Blam, blam. Pew, 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 pew. Good, right, it's taken out a line. I can fire quite quickly here. Just keep moving and don't let them shoot at you. That's a good tactic. Right, I've moved out of the way of them, so I've taken out both sides. Just got the middle lot left. If you can take out those UFOs going across in the middle, that's good for bonus points. I must have this mob. Right, okay. Don't mess up. Shield's looking great. 1 left. Good. Right, screen through the first 2. So you do get gradually better, and no doubt you'll be better at games than me as we head to the Milky Way. First contact. Now, first of these wheel-type aliens that fire in awkward directions, so that could cause me a problem. But let's shoot them and kill them before they even know they're actually in a computer game. Once they realise, it's game over for me. Whoa! Oh man, don't get cornered. You can shoot bullets out the air. 1 shield gone. Oh dear, I don't like this mob. These are awkward, these fellas. If you have completed this game, then let me know what does happen at the end. I presume it just cycles round like normal Space Invaders. But if it doesn't, then let me know. Do you get an amazing game over sequence? I know already it probably doesn't. But what's that thing? Force field thing's gone down, trying to pull me in. I don't like that. Oh no, and I've exploded. So don't let them get to the bottom, or then it's game over very, very quickly. But we got a long way there on 1 credit. I think it's worth another one in the Milky Way. So we're playing at home. We live in the Milky Way. I've never been to any other galaxies. Our nearest one is the Andromeda Galaxy. Don't know what's in there. But apparently, eventually, our 2 galaxies are going to collide. It won't be massive explosions, we'll just gradually merge. But I presume the human race won't be too bothered, so we would have destroyed our own planet by then. And that'll be the end of us. But that's just a doom thing. We might advance, mightn't we? Will we? I don't know, I'm worried. But for now, we'll play Space Invaders and not trying to worry too much about it, as the polar ice caps melt into the sea, and the seas rise, and the temperature gets to that of Venus. Hooray. Great. Right, next wave. Those aliens dead. Now the second wave, and then we get on to those like rock-dropping aliens that gave us so much problems before. Kaboom, kabaff, kabiff, kabitty. What? Anyway, I'm sure that made sense when it processed my brain originally before it went to my mouth, like a lot of the commentary. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh no. 2 credits left. Do we want to continue? I think we do. We've got to get out of the Milky Way, if it's the last thing we ever do. Milky Way is a better place for me and you. Right, come on, let's get out of here. Maybe a peace treaty would have been better, because we're heavily outnumbered here by these aliens. Reminds me a little bit like Zulu, if you've seen that film. Michael Caine's in a fort, and they're badly outnumbered by the Zulus, but they've got superior... The English army have got superior guns, but they're just overwhelmed by the sheer numbers, and eventually, well, it doesn't end well. That's a bit like this. This is like Space Zulu. It's a Zulu. Oh, look at that, and I've got the force field on my bum again. Can I get out of this? That's it, that's good enough. Good. That thing was causing pain, but we got away from it. As we go back to Mauritius, wherever that may be, if you've been there on holiday, let me know. And this is as far as we got last time. Watch out for these rocks that are going to jump down if we shoot them. Don't get trapped. But the aliens themselves don't seem that vicious. The rock does eventually disappear. Right, okay, so we make it... Oh, look, now we're stuck between this narrow rift. Is that a power-up? I'm not sure if it is. We seem to be able to fire a little bit quicker. Take those out. Right, one shield left. One more shot and we're doomed. There's not many of them left though. 3 of them left. 2 rocks either side of me have disappeared. They're going to start going a bit quick now. Good. Right. Time that good. Right, that's ended the first wave. Can we get past the second wave all on one? We've got the B laser. Another power up will be quite advantageous. A C laser or something a bit more. Oh, well, that's it. We're doomed. That's it for Space Invaders. We put up a good fight. Can we go again? I don't think so. We've seen enough of that one. Hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Space Invaders 91, published by TAITO in 1991 on the Mega Drive and Genesis, or Space Invaders 90 in Japan, or Space Invaders in Brazil. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. The game sort of like did what it said on the tin without being that spectacular, so it's sort of like okay. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.